This is my favorite chapter. Calm plants the seed of crazy. Again, calm plants the seeds of crazy. Here's the way it goes, okay? First, you assume that good news is permanent. Then, you become oblivious to bad news. Then, you ignore bad news. Then, you deny bad news. Then, you panic at bad news. Then, you accept bad news. Then, you assume bad news is permanent. Then, you become oblivious to good news. Then, you ignore good news. Then, you deny good news. Then, you accept good news. Then, you assume good news is permanent. And this whole cycle keeps repeating. I think this much sums this chapter up. It's like the stock market, right? First, the economy is booming. Everybody thinks, it's a very good time, very good time, very good time, until boom, the whole thing crashes. And then, it's perpetually gone. All my savings is gone. It's a very bad time, very bad time. And then until it starts booming up again. This never changes. Calm plants the seeds of crazy, right? When the economy is stable, people get optimistic. When people get optimistic, they go into debt. When they go into debt, the economy becomes unstable. Instability, again, this whole cycle repeats. Then when it becomes unstable, there's a big recession, there's a correction that happens. Then again, people lose hope and whatnot. Then again, when the recovery starts, the whole cycle repeats, right? So surprise has 6 common characteristics, very nicely put: incomplete information, uncertainty, randomness, chance, unfortunate timing, and poor incentives. If something is going wrong in your life right now, match it with these 6 and then plan according to this. Definitely works. And if, for example, you're in a job and you're very comfortable in your job, go back to this incomplete information. Are you missing out something? Is there some uncertainty lurking behind? Is it just a chance that you are very lucky? Is it just timing? Economy is booming, everybody around you is booming, so you are feeling very safe. But once the whole thing crashes down, are you that safe? Poor incentives. Think about it, right? So this chapter, at least for this chapter, I would buy this book just to read this chapter alone. So it really caught my attention and made me think about fear, right? Paranoia leads you to success because it keeps you on your toes, right? Think about it. When we start our career, we want things to go fine, and we are always very alert to things that may go wrong and plan in such a way that things work fine, right? Paranoia is stressful, so you abandon it quickly so you can achieve success, right? So initially what we are doing very diligently, after a point in time we get a little used to it because it's very tedious to do that, and try to take a shortcut, right? Now this is the start of your decline, and which is why many of them, no matter what, yes, age plays a part. When you're young, you have that energy and you have the hormones and things like that. As you grow old, you tend to slack a little, but I'm not talking about that little bit of slack and whatnot. The diligence with which things are happening, that the way you used to do the things when you started your career. Most of them use this and say, live your life as if it was your last day, or work as if it's your last day in your company. Mine is reverse. Work as if it was the first day in the company, because how excited you were when you went in the first day, right? So there are times our efficiency will be down, but bottom line is, the moment we go back to that time and think how we actually performed, our efficiency will come back. So you can never be 100% there. So just like the stock markets, some days you're going to be low, some days you're going to be really high efficient, some days it's going to be a mix of everything, some days it's just standard. It just happens, right? So what can we do? Look for the surprise 6 common characteristics: incomplete information, uncertainty, randomness, chance, unfortunate timing, and poor incentives. Think about it, and remember, calm plants the seeds of crazy.